everyone, and welcome to Scrap Saturdays. I hope you're all doing well. This is the first Felicity Jane layout that I created on that fun Scrap Saturdays vlog that you saw. And this was the picture that was on my desk. It's the cute picture of Lucy and her son, Julian. And I just love it. I had to steal this off of her Instagram. Not that she wouldn't give me any pictures, because she does. She sends me so many, and I'm so blessed. But this one I liked. This one kind of spoke to me. I really liked the way she had mentioned that it was her messy hair, she didn't care kind of photo, where she knew her kids were taken care of, and that's all that really mattered. And so, yeah, my sister is 10 years younger than I am. So she's 32 and I'm 42. And it's a lifetime. I have to say it is a lifetime. If anyone out there has siblings that are, of older or, younger age gap like that, it really creates a different kind of relationship. And I don't use different in a negative term. I use different in such a way that, growing up, when I was 10, she was born. And my mom didn't use disposable diapers. We used cloth diapers. And because we didn't have a dryer, I had to iron all of her diapers. And so to this day, I'm very good at ironing clothes, let me tell you. So then I remember at her wedding, I made a speech and I didn't even know what to say. I kind of totally winged it. I didn't even, write anything down. I didn't practice anything. It was a complete, heartfelt speech. And it was the statement that I always made that, when she was 7 and I was 17, I would say, get out of my room. And then when she was 17 and I was 27, she's like, get out of my room. And eventually, there was a few years in between there where she had to learn her way and I had to learn my way. And by the time I had both my kids, and she was engaged to be married, we finally made friends. And that's, for some people, or maybe you understand, for me, it was like a revelation because I was forced into being her mom. Culturally, I was the oldest of 3. And because I felt that I should protect her and care for her, there wasn't really this bond of sibling, which I'm still learning. We're still learning that. I still sometimes, very much so mother her. And I think now, being so, if I can say, she needs me even more than ever. And it's a role that I'm already comfortable with because it's the primary role I had with her. And so sometimes, I don't really know what to say. I mean, the relationship with my brother is completely different, whereas he's my baby brother. And I have those normal, like, he pulled my hair, I broke his truck, we, hid each other's secrets, we defended each other, we got in trouble together, we laughed together, we grew up watching Knight Rider together. And then I digress, and what I can remember the most was taking care of and protecting Lucy and sheltering her. And by the time she was, a young little girl, I used to spoil her with all the Barbies and everything that I could buy with my job at Kmart, and I treated her like a child. She is my child. That's how I see her. I see this picture now of her holding her son, and I remember holding her at this age. And it's so endearing to me. I'm so proud of her. I'm proud of, the woman she's grown into be, and the mom that she is, which is huge, huge. I mean, the courage she has to find to breathe, during a time where she needed her own mother the most. And she's finding that, this card says it all. She's finding the beauty in her journey. She's finding what it means to tackle so many things without the opinion or the support or the guidance of. And so sometimes, she tells me that she's really grateful, now that she understands. Because being a mom changes things, right? It changes the way you see and you perceive the world and you perceive the people around you. And so I do sometimes long and wish that we had more of a sister bond, because I see it with other people and I do understand that. I understand when people are like, my sister is my best friend. My sister is the person that I can, be myself and giggle with. And to be honest with you, I don't. I hold the standard of being, the responsible one, or the one that's going to protect you and guide you and save you and care for you with her. I don't really let my guard down. And sometimes I feel bad for that. I wish that I had a better connection like that. But it's not that it's negative. It's just not there. I can't pretend to say that there is a different relationship when there isn't. It's very loving. It's very nurturing. It's very caring, but it's within a mothering sense. You know what I mean? And so I'm very proud of her. In Canada, we get to stay home for a year with our children, and we get to, enjoy them and take care of them. And I know that it's hard. There's always that, the working moms versus the stay-at-home moms, right? Wow, it's a deep one. I know that's hard to say out loud because everyone comes out with their pitchforks, and it shouldn't be like that. We should not allow for the divide of ever between any kind of mom. I don't care what kind of mom you are. If you're staying home or going to work, it's both and equally as hard and as difficult and as demanding as an important. It's just there's so much that goes into it, right? The working mom feels guilty for missing out on. And the stay-at-home mom also misses out on socialization and so much more value. I remember my mom being a stay-at-home mom, and because of my dad's ways, there's so much that he would take away from her because she didn't bring money into the home, although she did, but he didn't justify her as a working mom. And so, you always feel like you're not participating financially, right? And that's disturbing for us. And sometimes it feels that, you have to make amends and find coupons and find ways to do things and be more resourceful. And then there's the working mom too, where she's missing out on everything. And so there isn't a good or a bad or a better or a worse at all. That's my end opinion to all of it. I think children need their parents at home. I think children need their moms to take care of them, especially when they're little. I think, nursing your child, whatever way you want to take that, is so important. I think they need us. I think we need that. I think it's an important bond for both mother and child. And then there's the part of where I'm still me and Lucy's still Lucy and you're still you, and you need to make that connection where you're not just talking about baby stuff and babies are not just your whole world, where someone else asks you, hey, how are you doing today? How are you feeling today? And where you can laugh and not feel bad, where you haven't combed your hair or put on makeup for weeks. And so I look at her stage and I remember that, oh my gosh, when your babies are so small and all they can do is just literally breathe and live off of everything you do. And everything you do is for your children. Everything. Everything. So I love the way this layout turned out. It's clean, it's fresh, it's young and hip like Lucy. And I love the picture. It's so cute. He has the best face ever. My sister is such a beautiful, beautiful woman. And I loved using doilies. I have to say, I'm now addicted to doilies. Ready, Kelly? I'm going to steal your thunder here with your doily fetish. But I love it. I love all the colors in Felicity Jane. I love the soft yellow polka dot background paper. And I love that it translated into this color photo, because even though it's colored, it's not that bright. It's not that dark. There are no tones on this that are competing with any of the patterned paper. So you know what's coming up now, my dear sweet friends, my mama bears. Mama bears unite. We have to support each other. That's my message for today. Support the mama bears around you. Equally share the love and the triumphs and the struggles, and remind each other that yes, there are struggles between both worlds, and every world, every mama bear out there works so hard in their own way to provide a comfort and a safety and everything into their homes, right, for their children. We all love our children just as equally. Be inspired, my friends. Be inspired to take time for yourself, to take time to take a selfie with your babies, even though your hair isn't combed, because you still look absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate all of your love, all of your comments, all of your blessings, all of it. I send it all right back to all my mama bears out there, all of you. Be inspired. Take time for yourself. Make time for this hobby because you know this hobby heals. And I will see you all very, very soon.